for the team. All right, so Tears of the Kingdom Tuesdays back into the effect. Uh, back in full effect. We are going towards the something. Is that it? Is that a proper report, soldier? Yes, sir. We are going towards the zombies called the Gibdos. Oh, there we go. Uh, we don't have Indiana Jones, but we are in a Temple of Doom. All right, boy. We're gonna have to get real with it, down. Zombie attack. All right, it's time to get real with the Dom. All right, it's time to get real in the field. Here's the deal. My name is Will, but yo, it's time to chill. I make money like automobiles. I make money like automobiles. Hell yeah. I keep my shit real. That's a good one, dude. All right, so I better recognize down. I'm gonna start fighting lizards. So maybe start fighting wizards. Yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, there is no party because Bella has an infection, and also, yeah, just can't afford it to have a party. So didn't hit the lottery on Monday. So none of my shit. Everything's kind of sliding into shit a little bit, but I'm gonna keep the faith, baby. Yeah. If there was a party, I'd be singing Black and Tans and all that, but like the person from Belfast, Ireland, had suggested. Um, I think we'll sing Black and Tans. All right, we'll sing it. I think on Thursday night or something. So there is hope. We just can't do it on St. Patrick's Day night proper, unfortunately. There we go. What I wanted to do. Uh-oh. All right, so just had a post update or something. All right. Better give me my spicy peppers, boy. Best give me my spicy peppers. I'm gonna kill you in the desert, dog. Are you even worried about your homies? Oh shit. Gonna put on some underwear, dog. Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, the craziest thing about the world is that Shia LaBeouf can show up anywhere. You know what I mean? Like if somebody goes to Hawaii and is like, oh, at least there's gonna be no Shia LaBeouf. Well, he could fly there because he's a multimillionaire, so you never know when he's gonna show up. Now, if you're poor, typically you don't have to worry about Shia LaBeouf. But it's not like people in New Orleans and Mardi Gras were rich necessarily. They had enough money to go to the party, but to celebrate Mardi Gras, I figure most people that are like just touring, uh, touring Rome, Italy, are tourists that have money. I would assume, especially at fine hotels and things like that. Deal with that down. So the problem with Shia LaBeouf is that you could be on vacation in X, and then he could show up somewhere by himself. Maybe he has, I don't know, some friends. Maybe he's just totally alone. He's just wandering the earth. He's just wandering the planet. A multimillionaire dude, almost 40, wandering the planet. And then all of a sudden you see him, and his drunk ass comes out, and he's in his underwear. And he's like, yo, what up, bro? You're like, oh, shit. It might even get worse. He might get like fucked up and start going into, random Taco Bells or something. You never know how bad it's going to get. I mean, it is one man out of 8 billion people, so there is, probably a low percentage that you're going to encounter LaBeouf. But he's out there though right now until he gets arrested again. So be careful. LaBeouf is a multimillionaire roaming the earth, traveling everywhere, anywhere he wants to, anywhere he feels like, on drugs and drunk. So you might be getting married to your sweetheart. Like, oh man, I've been working for me and my sweetheart go to Paris, France for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden you're in a club and you see LaBeouf and he's like, "What's up, y'all?" And he's in his underwear and he's smoking a joint and he's drunk as hell. It's like, "Are you gay? Are you gay, bro? I'm homophobic, bro. Are you gay? You got a light, bro. I don't play that gay shit, bro." You're like, "Oh shit." What if you're planning a yeah, you're planning like a getaway with your family to go skiing, go ski, and then all of a sudden you're in the lodge and everything. From the lobby, you're like, "Oh shit, some guy with tattoos is coming. It's Shia LaBeouf." Ah. That guy can like just appear from anywhere, dude. Like you have no idea like where he's gonna come from. I mean, the likelihood of getting the booth is like really low, but you never know. It's a small world, you know what I'm saying? So there we go. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Light that bad boy up, huh? Well, we did it. Well, what we did something. It made a noise. It was like, ding. But the thing is, we probably already did whatever the quest was a long time ago. So it was just for show. Lighten it up this time. Oh, is this a launch pad? Oh, what's up with this? All right, that's cool. Oh, what is this, by the way? I have no idea. It just went like ding. So I did something, but okay. So that's lit up. Let's light up another. Yo, give me a fucking light, bro. What if you were in a hotel, a fancy hotel somewhere, and you had spent a lot of money. You've been working hard your whole life to get to this fancy hotel, this 5-star hotel. Then all of a sudden, a dude comes out in his Fruit of the Looms and it's Shia LaBeouf, and he's got tats all over him, and he's like, "Give me a fucking light, bro." No, I'd probably say, "Okay, here, bro. Here's your light, and let's go to the bar." And then I would say, Shia, how do you feel about Jesus?" And then that would probably be a fun night, huh? But don't even give him a high five because he's homophobic. So don't touch him. Just be ready to bounce when he starts, in case he starts trying to fight people. Get ready to bounce. Get ready to bounce. Bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Get ready to bounce, yo. Bounce, 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 bounce. All right, we're gonna light up this bad boy. Oh yeah. Ding. Yes. Are we getting closer to the whatever? Okay. Is that a third location? Are we putting puzzle pieces together to make a rational experience, or is this just a wild goose chase? Or is this gonna lead to something epic? Or it could just lead to shit. So that's the joy of it, you know? It's like you're an archaeologist. It's like could lead to the greatest discovery of all time, or it could lead to jack shit. That's kind of the excitement of it, huh? That's like the mindset of the treasure hunter. Or were we already here? Nope. Is this the third one? The third key to unlock the temple of the universe. I don't know if it's going to be that epic, but we'll see. No. Yeah. Did we do the thing? Did we maybe it did nothing. Maybe we already did it before, so I don't know, man. Know what we were doing, dude? Structures. Yeah, structures. Structures. Yeah, so Shia LaBeouf is putting on a show. Why? Because he doesn't have. Maybe that would send some guy into like a super crazy crash out depression, a crazy meltdown. If your wife was Mia Goth and you had a kid with her and you were like, oh man, I got like the greatest life ever. Like I have the greatest wife ever, and like maybe that just sent him into a, you know, they broke up and then yeah, it looks like he's been going crazy since that particular time. Yeah. He's going into the I don't have a woman madness, or I don't have the like great woman madness. He's going into the yeah, into the madness. He's in the madness. Yeah. Oh, and if he does find like another girl because he's a millionaire, then guess what? It won't be the same because it won't be Mia Goth, right? So he'll be like still tripping. Yeah, that's gotta be a rough one to get over. Yeah, I would never know, but I'm saying she's kind of fine. Yeah, what a drag. Yay. Okay. Took a ride with my boy. My boy. Well, figure it this way. If you do have a sober St. Patrick's Day, you won't die, you won't go to jail, or end up in the hospital probably. So there you go. Boom. Nice. Always look on the brighter side of life. Always look on the brighter side of life. Is that Monty Python from the meaning of life? So probably these like LaBeouf stories are gonna get funnier and funnier as he like goes into the downward spiral. That's it, fool. This guy's history. You're gonna get the history. The history. You're gonna get the history. Need to put on some pants. Time to go savage on these downs. Alright. Gotta get savage. Like Fred Savage. How's the Wonder Years, motherfucker? What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you walk up? Oh, no, wait. We get up and walk out on me. That's how it goes. Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. And I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, man. Even that Joe Cocker, he's like, whether he's dead or not, he's like, that boy can sing some notes, fool. I hit by a little help from my friends. Oh, yeah, the Wonder Years, that was good. That was great, huh? Yeah. They don't make them like they used to. Ha ha ha. No shit, especially these days, huh? People get nostalgic walking into old Pizza Huts and shit. I'm like, oh man. On the commercials, it's nothing but like 1980s jingles. We quilt this city on rock and roll. I'm like, stop with the nostalgia, Jesus Christ! Like, I know the 1980s was cool, but give it a fucking break. Gee, the nostalgia. It's like that old saying, man. The nostalgia is killing me, but now I'm like getting sick of it. Yeah, and but it's not really gonna. The nostalgia is not for the 1980s. Isn't gonna die because a lot of great shit came out in 1986. So yeah, a lot of fantastic shit. A lot of awesome entertainment and pop culture came out. So yeah, it's not over anytime soon. Ooh. Oh, way to go. No, like in the 1990s, people would say "good job." They would sarcastically say "good job" when it wasn't a good job. That's the joke. Ooh, you'll face the wrath of the muddle bud. No, dig this. More bombs? That always helps. Oh. Oh, nice shot. Yeah, I used algebra, the parabola. No, I didn't use algebra on this one. All right. I used the algebraic gravitational equation. The ballistics of the gravitation of how things fall on how projectiles fall to the Earth, and the parabola, the curvature. Not really. Toasty. It's too hot. Ooh. I really like having lobster shirts. I'm not a lobster fan though. Um, yeah, I don't really like crustaceans and mollusks and things like that. Well, the fried calamari. I guess I do like mollusks, but really don't like crustaceans and crawdads. I don't know. I just think it's nasty. But I'm sure some, fresh lobster, some red lobster that's cooked beautifully and with some butter, and I'm sure it's pretty good. But not much of a seafood man. More of a land lover. More southern and farm cuisine, rustic country cuisine. But teach their own. Well, if you were a teenager and you ordered the chicken planks, and sometimes the people that worked there gave you fish on accident, sometimes you would just say, well, it's like fish and chips. In England, and you're just like, well, it's still the same batter and everything. You just go, well, they screwed up my order, but I'm not going back. I'll just eat this because I'm hungry. So sometimes, although those Long John Silver's chicken planks are mighty dang good. I guess Long John Silver's was the answer to English uh, fish and chips. They just decided to Americanize it to make a restaurant chain. And to make the pirate, ship seafaring theme and all that. Long John Silver's. Yeah. I guess they're dying these days, like the old Pizza Huts, but they're going extinct. Oh. Closed down? Oh, they're called Long John Silver's KFC. There's one original Long John Silver's in Humble, and then there's a Long John Silver's A&W. Okay. Long John Silver's. Wow. Opened up in Louisville, Kentucky. Hey.
When did it open up?
Huh? Oh, it was in 1969
Oh my God.
by Jim Patterson in Lexington, Kentucky.
Can you look up this medication?
This medication?
Yeah. What's it called?
Trazodone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look that up. What, you want to know the side effects?
Yeah.
Trazodone is a serotonin antagonist and reuptake inhibitor, S.A.W. antidepressant commonly prescribed off-label for insomnia due to its sedating effects. It is used to treat major depressive disorder, often with anxiety, by increasing calming chemical messengers. Common side effects include drowsiness, dizziness, constipation, and blurred vision. Primarily for major depressive disorder and chronic insomnia. Side effects: sedation, hangover effect, dry mouth, dizziness, confusion, fatigue, and potential constipation.
This is for dogs, though. Is it?
That's what it says. It's I guess.
Okay.
Black box warning regarding increased risk of suicidal thoughts in young adults. Priapism, rare but serious condition of painful erections lasting more than 4 hours. Serotonin syndrome, risk of serious reactions when combined with other antidepressants. MAOIs or St. John's wort, heart rhythm, potential for Q2 uh, prolongation, a dangerous heart rhythm issue. Okay, typically 25 to 150 milligrams at bedtime, often taken on an empty stomach to improve sleep. What? That's what you wanted to know, right?
Put trazodone for dogs.
For dogs?
Yeah.
Oh. It's generally okay, anxiety management, separation anxiety, fear of noises, thunderstorms, fireworks, and general fear-based behavior. Used to reduce stress during grooming or vet visits. Helps keep dogs calm and sedentary after orthopedic or other major surgeries. While usually safe, some dogs may experience side effects including vomiting and nausea, diarrhea, sedation or lethargy, increased anxiety or agitation, that's rare, and coordinated movement or increased appetite, rare. Uh, uh-huh. Looks like it's safe.
Okay.
It just.
So should we give it to? I'm just wondering, should we just give it to her at night or during the day?
Well, it looks like it's pretty low dose.
Did you see what it was?
It said
on this.
Oh yeah, 50 milligrams. Looks like it's standard dosage. It says.
Okay.
Yeah. According to the AI overview.
Mm.
So it says it usually gives about that amount. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then
What do you want to know about this?
it's an antibiotic, but
Oh.
Yeah.
Clavamox?
For dogs. For
okay.
Dogs.
For dogs.
Antibiotic. Amoxicillin. Okay. Infections, abscess. Okay.
Da da da.
Oh, is that too low?
Yeah,
Oh.
Tula's getting.
Was it treatment center? Oh, this is for 14 days. Upset, including nausea, vomiting, diarrhea.
Loss of appetite.
Uh-oh.
It requires a veterinary. Well,
Yeah.
Bella's kind of fat anyway.
Yeah.
So if she has less appetite, she'll just get skinnier.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not worried. She's just chilled out.
She still eats.
Yeah, she's just mellowed out. I don't think she's in a. I don't think she's in a severe depression or anything.
No, oh no, she's just
Zonked out.
zoned out.
Yeah.
It's to calm her down because of the pain.
Yeah. She'll be fine. Mom's tripping about, but not like every once in a while. It's like kind of consistently tripping about the about Bella. I'm not really worried about it because the vets gave the prescription, so I'm not really. What do black people say sometimes? I ain't worried about it. Something like there was a black lady I used to work with. She would say, "I ain't worried about it." Yeah, I'm not worried about that. So. I'm not gonna worry like. It's yeah, she has to heal, and I figured the more she rests, the faster she heals up. So that's my logic anyway. Ooh. I think mom's about to cook. I think she's about to cook wontons. Bibigo. Bibigo wontons. Yeah. How many Kisses eyeballs do I have? 25? 9? Aracudas? Alright. Got a little bit of ice ones. 5. My allergies came back with a vengeance, fool. Oh. But I'm not going to take another pill until tomorrow because it says you're not supposed to take them for like just every 24 hours. So. Woo woo. Meaty rice balls. Fruity tomato stand. All right, do we got enough grubbery? Do we have enough grubbery? About to hit the roads. Well, we might need a more meaty rice balls. Meaty rice balls. Another meaty rice balls. Link's favorite dish is meaty rice balls. Okay, I mean, if you know Shia LaBeouf is getting drunk and then guys and he's wearing shorts or he's in his underwear and guys are touching his legs, I mean, touching his butt cheeks or something, I could see why there's a lot of violent incidents going on with LaBeouf, but he looks like he's melting down though. Like some would call it like a midlife crisis, but it's kind of just like yeah, you can melt down at any time, right? It doesn't have to be like I mean, yeah, of course, people are like, oh, people melt down from like 35 to 45. Like that's the that's like the prime age for the meltdowns. But I mean, maybe that's more common in that particular age. Yeah, maybe right at the end, like at the beginning of middle age. You know, so I mean, there's some evidence for that, but But I think somebody could melt down, anytime. Hasty veggie cream soups. Yeah, that that veggie. I'll tell you what you don't want to have. A midlife ISIS. Ha 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 ha. You're at the comedy club. You're like, I'll tell you, folks, what you really don't want is that midlife ISIS. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the situation is that somehow it turned into morning. Yeah, because that's the way time works in this game. Is that the hours pass in a few minutes? Yeah. But I'm glad the hours don't pass in minutes because then would like all be dead already, or dead sooner. It's like Mitch Hedberg. You could die earlier. All I wanted to do was order a sandwich. I didn't want to be part of a club. Yeah, I had to go to the doctor recently. I'm telling you, do not go to Dr. Acula. No, or is the joke like, if you have to go to the doctor, heads up, don't go to Dr. Acula. Yeah, I'd have to look up the exact way the joke is worded. Uh, the way it's worded and delivered. We'd have some pork wontons tonight. Maybe not, because we had a fairly big dinner. So, ooh, We had a fairly sufficient feast. It was more than adequate. It was delightful. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody's. Yeah, it is kind of funny. Like, yeah, the media keeps doing stories about Billy Joel's health, and I'm just like, well, so apparently he's getting to the age where he's busting his ass and everything, and doing some ass busting, and I'm happy about the updates, but it's kind of like, I mean, that's cool if he could still play, but if he can't play and perform anymore, he just needs to retire. I'm happy. I'm glad for the updates, but it's usually always like crappy news. Oh, he's almost 77 years old. The Joe. That is one of my favorite artists, though. Really. Yeah, he just has a lot of classic songs and a lot of character and all that. Yeah, there is something really cool about the piano. It's like, yeah, it is a sophisticated instrument. It is a amazing instrument, that for sure. It's dynamic range and different kinds of styles that can be played on it and everything. It's just okay. So it's 1 p.m. So we need to. We got to speed up time. We're gonna start a fire, and it always started when your grandmother farted. Beep beep. I didn't know. Beep. Okay. They not regenerated yet, or they gotta come like. Dude. Thought there was already a blood moon though. Oh, there's the Well, there it is. Let's go, baby. Ooh. Oh, there it is right there, huh? Oh, wait. Oh, eyeballs. Hmm. Got those eyeballs. Huh. Balls. Let's get an Aracuda. Ooh, Aracuda. Wow, wow. Yeah. Superman. No, I mean when they came out with the new Superman, I thought to myself, why is Superman a pussy? Yeah, so I was like immediately lost interest. That was it. Yeah, just like Superman's a pussy. I don't care. That's not Superman. That's Simperman, said Odo. Is there any left alive? Ooh. Oh, nice. To war! Leave none alive! Oh, that's Sauron in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's one of my favorite scenes. Especially the leave none alive part. I was like, that's a good idea. I was inspired by Christopher Lee's speech, really. Yeah, it's so crazy because these people that get on TV on like ABC, Disney, or like CNN or MS Now that claim to be representatives of the Iran, the Ayatollah's government, they're on. They're speaking for a little while, and then like the next day, it's like Israeli forces have killed and or American forces have killed the latest leader in the Islamic Republic of Iran's government. So it's like, I guess I should just assume if there's any like spokesperson for the Islamic Republic of Iran that they're going to be like dead the next day. So man, I barely knew that guy. I barely knew him. Like we barely had enough time. We barely knew him. That's exactly like what it is like. Not like I wanted to know him. I'm just saying like that's crazy that they're like this is the new representative from the Islamic Republic of Iran, and then the next day the man is dead. It's like you just saw him on TV like yesterday. It's wild. I always want to lodge with you, homie. Melania style. Melania, not Melania. It's Melania. I am Melania, the god of horses. A hunger for vegetable curry, a meal made with carrots or pumpkins, as well as Helian rice and Goron spice. Bring me the food I crave, and I will enhance your horse's abilities. Well, yeah, that horse god is creepy though. That's why I don't want to go there. But anyways, hell yeah, I've been to Dig Dog, dog. I wrote the book on Dig Dog. Yeah. St. Patrick's Day. What's up, ladies? I like big butts and I like them so round. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Wait until they feel my freezer ring. Oh yeah. They'll be scared then. Make myself at hose. Yeah. Mentos, the fresh maker. Alright. Food. If you like my fragrance, you should smell my ass. Alright. Fire breath with also. Where did I get that shit? Yeah. Where? Oh, we're gonna check up on the. Oh, I got enough Madoka guts. No, I just don't have enough Gleok. Well, looks like there's more work to do, gents. Mind if I drop in? Ooh. My boy Cambo. It's gay. Yeah, I saw this cutest little bird today, but I guess Tula moved or something. There was this cute little. It was the cutest. I was about to get the best picture, but Tula moved or it saw me or something, and it was gonna be like the best. Like, um, the golden falcon kind of went into the interior of one of the by a condo that was like there's this weird guy that lives over there, so I didn't try to chase. I didn't. The tree that the golden falcon went to was like kind of like in a weird spot where it was like in front of people's houses, so I didn't want to just hover around there. But maybe I'll get to see the golden falcon. These gigantic birds sometimes that fly on the treetops and the pines. So yeah, I'll try to get golden falcon again another day. That's just a gigantic albatross. I mean, that's a gigantic bird. So, and plus that the big bird is just looking to kill stuff so it can survive. So it's just like, its eyesight's wicked good. So trying to get a good picture of it, it's probably. I mean, it's always it always wants to hunt and kill the squirrels and eat them alive and or other creatures. But so it's definitely a bird of prey. So that kind of bird's got to be really relaxed for me to just walk up and. But you know what? With the iPhone 17, I can zoom a lot. I could zoom in a lot farther, and I always wondered how like great cameras could be. But I wonder if one day like the cameras are going to be so good they could like you know like do some stuff that's not so good. Like zoom in all the way into somebody's window or something, like a pervert guy would like buy some like uh amazing future phone and then he could watch like the 26-year-old girl undress her blouse with her window open, like zoom in. She thinks it's like fine, you know what I mean? And then but it's really like zooming in to see her naked and like peeping tom, but like peeping peeping technology. So for now, the zoom is just giving me abilities to like be farther away from wildlife and to get excellent pictures that don't startle the falcon or the bird or the whatever. But yeah, I, my guess is that I probably think that cameras have unless they're for police or military use. I imagine that they're like that they have civilian restrictions on super zooms, and I don't think there's technological limitations, but I know there's like legal limitations. Probably. I would hate to one day get an iPhone 20 and then somebody like zoom in on and make videos of like a naked girl and then it gets out and the guy gets arrested and then fucking you know uh the cameras get recalled or something like that. That'd be a disaster. So I bet there are like legal limits on how far you could zoom and how far you could zoom and record things and take pictures of things. So it's actually it's probably good for like maybe a guy's like not really do anything illegal, but maybe he's on like a I was gonna make up some shit. He's on a cruise ship and he's like, oh hey, there's some bikini girls down there, and then he's like he zooms in and it's just like harmless, like somebody with binoculars, like he's just checking out the babes real quick, but he's not really, a danger to the public or anything. So wow, surprised that I didn't. Well, sometimes I re-explore caves and I find something I didn't find before, and that was the case in point. Jimmy Kimmel versus Kid Rock. What's so weird about that? Jimmy Kimmel versus Kid Rock is they're both guys in their 50s. And like you could imagine that Jimmy Kimmel was like jamming Kid Rock when he was young. Like when he was like a Gen Xer, like in his late 20s, 30s in the 1990s or whatever it was. Okay, so if it's 26 years ago and he's 55 right now, what's that? Okay, okay, I'm sorry, he's 58 years old. Okay, so 26 years ago when Kid Rock was coming out. Okay, yeah, that's right. He was like when Kid Rock was coming out, he was like late 20s, early 30s. So I can imagine him like jamming Kid Rock out. Cowboy baby. But he has to tell a joke because at the Oscars because he hates Donald Trump and Kid Rock supports Donald Trump. So well, the thing about Kid Rock versus Jimmy Kimmel is that I think that a lot of people in the future aren't going to know who Jimmy Kimmel is, but I could maybe imagine a world where somebody knows who Kid Rock is, like 100 years later, maybe, or at least 20 years later, and is jamming Cowboy. And then I know there'll be a day where nobody will know who Jimmy Kimmel is at all. He'll just be some old dead ABC Disney late night host of a show that hardly people even watch. Just a relic of a forgotten era. He might actually through the internet reach infamous immortality. Like people might look at clips from him like crying about Donald Trump for 12 years, and he might go down in infamy, or he might go down as just nobody remembers or cares about him. Yeah, I haven't seen the drama Sticks, Hex, and Hammer. I haven't checked in to see if he's pumping out a lot of videos. I don't know what his, jail status is. He's kind of melting down like Shia LaBeouf in a pretty major way. Um, yeah, I don't know if he pumped out some videos, but he's got some pretty serious felony charges. He has a prior domestic battery charge, and then he has like a trying to point a gun and threatening somebody a felony charge. So yeah, it's some pretty serious shit. Um, has he been uploading shit? No, I don't see any. I don't see any new stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, his latest stuff was from 3 days ago. I don't know if that dude's on the run or something. Man on the run. Man on the run. Man with a gun. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. Are we gonna welcome him to the team? We got to. Welcome to the team, baby. Yeah, good. Well, at least we got him. So I was pissed that he knocked out my. All right. Nothing much but the touch in the city of the clutch of like the girls that are Dutch. Ooh, I wanna touch. Ooh, I wanna touch very much. Ooh. Yo. Yo. Yeah, let's get us some Obsidian Frox Fang. We're gonna have some pork wontons later. We haven't actually had those in a long time, so getting kind of excited. I'm so excited. boy. Ah. Don't even worry. Because guess what? I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. Just wait for that moment. Yeah. All right. Ah. Slower road on. Slow the roll down. Get it down. Gotta get those fire fruits, homie. Ah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. 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 It's the 6769er. Up on Dig Dog. That's what's up. 6769er. That's how we do it. Tell me about Dig Dog, dog. I am Dig Dog. Boy. Oh, good one, dude. All right. Come on down to the Price is Right. It reminds me of those wheels on the game show. Come on down. Oh, I guess Americans have been playing The Price is Not Right for the entire 2020s. All of Americans got on The Price is Not Right since 2020. Yeah. All right. You know what you did wrong, huh? Okay. What's the deal? Messed up my Rizai dome. Messing up my Rizai. But I got a Riz guide. Riz Riders. Riz up. On the Mighty Morphin Rizzer. No, Power Rizzers. The Power Rizzers? The Mighty Morphin Power Rizzers. So Conan O'Brien tried to be cool with the young kids, and it using all the internet and contemporary slang, but it kind of everything went to shit. Yeah, it wasn't funny at all though. Better get off my bitch. Ugh. You for real, Dome? About to get Dome. We're gonna get welcome to the team. Tell you take my freezer ring. Titties. Titties. Quick, get the ass juice. Pulcho. Where's my barbecue, boy? You give me shit. That was bullcrap. Alright. Oh. Under attack by Monstars. Mm, ooh, ooh. All right. All right. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Be safe. God bless. Thanks for watching. We got to close it in, close it up, and peace.